Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this game I am playing Hanzo in the jungle, and since my support or roamer wanted to invade enemy jungle, so I went with him to sneak in to take his orange buff. Since Hanzo is the fastest to get the buff, it's not a problem if you have your roamer with you. But I do not look to steal it every time, because if enemy jungler is getting help from his roamer or his EXP laner or mid laner at times at the start, then it's difficult to contest it, and it's not a good point to go and waste your time, because early level 4 is very important for Hanzo. So I keep that in mind whether it's beneficial to go and steal it or even try to do it, because if you do not, then you are losing the advantage of getting a fast level 4.
It hungers.
If you are a mid laner or a support player or a roam player, you should know that if you want to help Hanzo, it's not important to go and start helping him with the first buff, because he just need 5 hits on that buff to get it. Like when I was getting level 4, that was a time I needed help, because at that time my skill 1 was on cooldown, so it's difficult to get to level 4 early. And if someone is helping you at that time, that is really good, because then you do not have to waste more seconds to get to level 4. So yeah, early game, because he does not have enough damage, so getting a kill at your first ultimate is kind of difficult, and then you're prone to getting attacked while you're returning to your body. So your teammates sometimes have to help and look for the enemy heroes that can close gaps, like Gushon and Harley, Hayabusa, or someone like that. So a couple of things I would like to tell you as a teammate of Hanzo. Number one, especially in the early game and even in late game, if you see any enemy hero going towards his main body, try to protect it. Number two, he is always good if there is a frontliner, because then enemies have to focus on clearing the front line first before getting to him. If your roamer is someone like a Detalia or a Helcurt, they would not be bothered about killing him, because Helcurt would not be there standing and absorbing the damage. He would just hit and run away, and then the enemy jungler and the enemy mobile heroes would look to focus your backline. So that's very important, that a frontliner should be there. A good tank is always a good help. Protect the body of the Hanzo whenever you can. Like level from 2 to 4 or 3 to 4 is where he is weak, so you should help him get those minions faster, because then he can get to level 4 faster, and then he can rotate faster. So these are some of the things that I have faced, so I wanted to share.
It hungers.
Like for Hanzo players, one trick would be, if you feel that the enemy team has a lot of burst damage, then you should look for getting a thunder belt, because that would continuously scale throughout the game, and it would help you gain hybrid defense. and your this Hanikagi form will not die as fast as you see sometimes. But if you see that they do not have that much burst damage, then going all damage is alright. In this game, I died twice because of Gushon that he could get to me. So I included those deaths so that you know that these are the heroes that you can ban, because in Mythic you can ban 5 heroes, so there is still a lot of room to ban heroes. Typically these days I'm banning or asking my team to ban Sun, Paquito, Mincitar, because Mincitar can lock all of your skills as Hanzo, and then someone like Harley Gushon, then you are pretty much safe and people do not easily reach to your body, and you can do whatever you want with your ultimate. One more tip I can give for a gold laner, especially at like really early, once your Hanzo is level 4, you should avoid pushing your lanes, because this is one mistake that I see very commonly. People complain that I'm not ganking their lanes, and once I go to their lanes, their enemy gold laner is sitting behind the turret because the lane is pushed all the times, and it's very difficult to get a kill at level 4 by Hanzo in the turret, because you cannot tank the turret damage that much in the early game. So if the lane is not pushed very much and if it is close to your own turret, then there is space to maneuver and you can move till the enemy gold laner reach to their turret. You can attack them a lot and there is a high probability of getting an early kill and getting an advantage as a gold laner. Here my team was very active, so I did not bother going for a defensive item. I just went all in, and after the 2 early deaths, my game went really smooth, and it was fast rotations, gold lane, EXP lane, mid lane, in the jungle areas, counter attack. So the key to winning with Hanzo is being active and then not wasting your ultimates. These are the two things that can ensure the wins.
Feel my wrath.
One common mistake that I do is sometimes, or I even watch the videos of some very high level, high star players, is that they are focusing on their farm at the wrong time and when they should be fighting enemy team, because one buff or one neutral creep is not worth the death of your 2 teammates. So if your team is fighting and your ultimate is ready, you should be with them. That is number one. Second mistake that I see people do, and I do sometimes as well, is that while taking an objective like a lord or a turtle, you should use your ultimate whenever you can, because while hitting the turtle or the lord you gain 45 energy per hit, so your energy does not run out, especially as you gain more items, then your attack speed is higher, so you do not lose your ultimate form. But the problem, if you use your ultimate here, like I have not used my ultimate right now, if I use my ultimate here and I die, then I do not have anywhere to go because my body will also be here. So that's one mistake that new Hanzo players should avoid. But in this case, I knew that enemy teammates were dead, so jungler could not contest and they could not contest, so that's why I did not use my ultimate. And now I'm trying to always try to get this objective with the ultimate form, because the cooldown is very low and you can get your ultimate back. So it's no use losing your life over trying to get an objective.
Your team destroyed a turret.
More blood.
Your team destroyed a turret.
And a tip for people who are playing against Hanzo, it is a little tricky, but you can try to do it, because this is something that I face and I have problem with sometimes, is that if you have heroes who can stun or control the enemy Hanzo, you should try to do it once his ultimate form is finishing, because if he gets stunned towards the end of it, then his body will move
Spree.
to this present location, which is a certain death if you go at low HP towards the enemy teammates. So yeah, it's tricky, but it happens sometimes with some heroes like Fredrin, Minotaur, some heroes who can just control and will not let you go back to your body. Once I am like really comfortable with the hero at maybe 25 star or more, I will make some video about some tips and tricks and some mistakes of Hanzo. But for now, I'm just talking about them in the gameplay, because the action that is happening you can already see. There is not much explaining to do in that. You can see how long my ultimate form is up, because I'm attacking the Lord and I have all my items. So due to my attack speed, I do not lose my ultimate form.
Impressive. Great play. Double kill. Launch attack.
So with this Lord, it's time to end this game, and it's been a pretty decent game since the starting 2 deaths. And this is pretty much the standard build that I'm using. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.